woke me out of my sleep. I figured I'd get up and take a look and see what's on it. That motherfucker. Yeah. Now I apologize about this footage. Trying to use this new Z Fold 2 and there's just way too many bells and whistles on it. Way too many bells and whistles. It's nice, but this ain't all that. We got another one coming through. Now we rail fanning tonight with no scanner. So we're going in blind. We don't know what's going on. But gotta get some more batteries and damn batteries. Now I could go with the chargeable, rechargers and all that, but I'm not really around any power all day. And I go through some batteries, I'll tell you that though. I go through some batteries. I just budget it in. Budget it in. Figure if I can get me one good meal every night, a hot shower, try to get me some batteries, once a week, get me a big pack of batteries. There's really not much else I need other than that. Little wacky tobacco. There's everybody that smokes that. We got a little something coming down there. I really can't see. My eyes. Yeah, something. Down there. The old man can do this one-handed. One-handed. Look like some gravel. Don't look like any kind of coal. Look like gravel to me. But I really can't tell. Really can't tell. I can honestly say though, the picture on these Z Fold 2s is just outstanding. Only reason I got this damn thing, tell you, I'll be paying on this thing for the next 6 years. Only reason I got it is because the screen is so big and I can see. I can actually see the damn phone. Some other little phones I've been getting, I can't see with them, and you lose your damn readers, your reading glasses. Oh, there's no way you're gonna see them real bitty screens. Since I had this one, I keep it flipped open. Oh, man, I can see really good. I'm not too happy with the price tag on it, but I've had it probably now for going on maybe 4 months, 4.5 months, and we've been on 4 different train trips with it, probably on and off trains, I don't know, 20 times, because I do a lot of rail fanning. We like to look and see what's going on within the load and all that crazy shit. Alright, let's see. Let's see what he's working with here. Alright. Oh yeah, it looks like regular rock. It'll focus in on it. Pretty dark down there. It doesn't look like any kind of coal. Oh yeah, baby, let me get off. Alright. Tell me that ain't beautiful. Now you take and you paint a little model train that color right there. Oh, so pretty. Get down here in the light where you can see. See what's going on. Yeah, this picture right here. Got some good resolution on it. Real good resolution. We're gonna back down this bad boy. See how far he backs down. I'm always looking for them hobos. Say hey. Howdy, boys. Oh, I'm loving this. If you're a railhead, like I'm a railhead, you already know. Already know. Good shit right here. Slack action. So you can sit right up in here. I've done it plenty of times. You sit right here. The bag right out here in front. Sit right out here. Let me give you a better view of what's going on here. See it right here? You put your bag out front, you jump on in there, concealed really well. Get some wind coming in, you ain't gonna fall back or nothing, because you're gonna be aware. You know you ain't gonna fall back up in that motherfucker. Oh yeah. I used to be able to do this shit when I was young. I'm getting too old for this now. Tell you, old man on the monkey bars. They got another unit right there. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, when I was younger, used to get do a lot of stuff. Well, the problem with this Z Fold 2 is you really can't hold the motherfucker. It's so fucking big. Excuse my language. Alright. No scanner tonight, so we really can't hear what's going on. Can't hear no action. Well, I left their pole up here. It wasn't there yesterday. Yeah. Alright. Anybody know what that is? Let me know in the comments. Let's see if we can zoom in. My zoomer. My zoomer ain't zooming. I mean, I paid that kind of money and my zoomer ain't zooming. Ain't no way. Try to get the damn instructions. Somebody can see what the hell that is there. But my zoomer ain't zooming. My zoom ain't got no zoom. Crazy. Yep. No way that old man's tagging. Yep. Woke me up. Guess I'll smoke me one. So I walked all the way down to the Farm and Fleet store today. Yes, I did. I don't know. I'd say it probably took me about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, just to walk there. Same to get back here. I'm staying right back here in this, right behind that tree right there. So I get there. Now I find me a Carhartt jacket for the winter because it's starting to get chilly. Now that's the reason I've been here working this whole time. Well, I say working. It's only been a few hours here, a few hours there, a few hours here, which it's totaled up, you know, after 5 weeks. So I didn't want to get the brown one, you know, like everybody's got. So I went ahead and got the it's like a desert green type of color. It's alright, pretty nice. I get all the way back here to my camp, and let me tell you, that damn thing still got the beeper beep on it. Yeah. No, so I'm not gonna try to pull it off or anything like that. I got the receipt, and I'm just gonna walk back up there another 2 hours, hour and a half, and get them to pull it off, and I'll walk on back. I don't want to take no chance in pulling a hole. That damn thing cost me $170. But I know it's gonna last me years to come. Years to come. So, I'm real excited about that. Really excited. Well, Gypsy, if you're watching this, you know who you are. I'll be out of here a couple of weeks. I know I've been saying that, but I'm just trying to get all my eggs in a basket and be ready, you know. I don't know if the next city I'm going to go to, I have no idea what city it's going to be, or town. And I don't know if there's going to have any work there, you know. Hell, I haven't had an ID probably about 19 years now. Reason I don't have an ID is because I don't have a birth certificate. Now, I got a copy of my birth certificate, you know, just a regular old copy, which they say it ain't worth shit. It's not worth the paper it's printed on. So without a birth certificate, a real one, I can't get the ID. Without the ID, I can't get the birth certificate. Now, I've called the birth certificate office, and they know there's a problem with their system. So, if anybody knows somebody that knows somebody that works at the damn birth certificate office, well, let me know. If you know somebody that works at the damn DMV, any DMV, it doesn't matter, any DMV in the U.S., let me know. And it'd be a plus if the person you knew at the DMV knew the person at the damn birth certificate office. Ow! would really be good. You know, I've been struggling with this for a while, and I haven't been able to get nowhere. 18, 19 years, every city, every town I come to, you better believe I hit the DMV. And I bring in my old 18-year-old, 19-year-old ID. And I bring in the copy of my old birth certificate. And here you go. They send me right back out the door. And I go down to the next. See, what I'm hoping is one day I can hit one of them little small towns. And they just welcome me in. And they say, yeah, we can help you get your ID. Even with that copy of that birth certificate you got. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. But, like I said, it's almost been 20 years, so it ain't happened yet. No. Damn, look at that. Tell me that ain't pretty right there. Minus all the damn painting, you know, I ain't into all that damn graffiti. But just that old rusty, nasty, dirty tank car, I love it, man. I love it. Now you can tell. See this right here? This is an outer shell here, because you don't see. If you could see a weld coming right down here, then that's just regular tank car without the outer shell. This right here has an outer shell around that tank car. And yeah. But if you're a railhead, you already know that. Yeah. Oh, railheads. Practice good safety. I never get in between these right here. Never ever get in between these here. If I'm gonna climb a train, I'm gonna always climb the outside, then move around to the inside. I never start off on this inside, ever. I mean, you gotta have some common sense and just a little bit of safety, because there's some crazy shit you're playing with right here. And read your safety manuals. Read your safety manuals. Well, I had a subscriber. I'm not gonna say any names, but he said I look like an old what did he say? A dipshit with my chest rig on. Called it a fanny pack on my chest. Well, first of all, I'd just like to say I appreciate you watching, and thanks for sticking with me on this journey. Now, second of all, here we go. To answer that question about that fanny pack on my chest, well, when I bought the thing, it wasn't advertised as a fanny pack. And the reason I bought it is because I only got one hand that I can have free, because the other one's stuck with this damn cane. Because I'm crippled and I'm old and I'm hurting. And I'm just barely making it. But you know what? I'm loving life. And I'm moving forward. As long as I keep going, I'm still going. So, now, back to this dipshit. You say I look like a dipshit. Well, nobody wants to look like shit. I promise you that. You know, I'm not trying to look like shit. And most of the time, every city or town that I come to, I usually stay by the rail yards because there's no home bums, or there's just, there's nobody out here because there's so much noise. Well, it's usually in a bad neighborhood, That's just how the dice rolled. I don't know why, but most of your rail yards are in lower district neighborhoods. And so I really ain't trying to look like a dipshit, especially not being around here in these crazy neighborhoods. But the only time I have that chest rig on is when I'm rail fanning or when I'm fixing to get on that train. And the only thing is, it's just a scanner holder. It's for my scanner. It holds my scanner. And it holds my Garmin GPS. And right behind it, there's a spot. There's a spot that holds my little notebook. Alright. As you know, that last trip to Kansas City, coming through Kansas City, I lost my whole pack. Okay. Well, let me see if I can find one. But anyway, it's just like this here, but it has no bottom. I was in the hole. I had my pack strapped on a little braille piece here. Done it many a time. And my strap failed. I mean, my bungee failed. It broke. My pack left. Everything I had was gone. That's why I'm here trying to re-up. And I'm doing pretty good. But the only thing I had on me left to my name was a little cushion chair that I always bring and sit on when I'm on trains. And that motherfucking chest pack that had all my stuff in it as far as my everyday fucking. It had a little money in it, it had a little this, a little that, it's a nice little pack. Well, so I'm gonna own that dipshit comment. I will be the dipshit. Because, look, there it is right there. It looks something like that. The inside, I had my back on that. It fell right off. Whoop! So anyways, I'm gonna own that. I will be the dipshit. No problem. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. Betty had a comment. She wanted to know why I use a Garmin GPS when I could just use my phone. Well, I use my phone a lot for everything but a phone, really. I do a lot of videoing, especially when I'm on the train, and I really don't use the Garmin GPS for navigating from one city to another. That's not really what it's for. Now, what I use it for is when I come into a yard, well, I got a little breadcrumb button, and I'm not too tech savvy, so if you know more about them Garmins than me and I'm not pronouncing the names right, then I'm sorry. But I leave my little my breadcrumb trail, and anytime I come back to that yard, I got my breadcrumb trail already pulls up and it overlaps, and I know exactly how to get in and out of the yard because I've been there, I also write down my coordinates, not the coordinates of the yard, but the coordinates of right in the spot that I entered the yard and I exit the yard. I always write my coordinates down on paper, and I've got a book of 20 years worth of coordinates. And it's just easier to have your route marked and you know your easy way in, your easy way out, as opposed to walking around the yard all day and all night trying to get in or trying to get out. Now, I know you're gonna ask me, well, why? If you've been there and you done that, why would you have to mark breadcrumbs and write stuff down? Well, because I'm an old man. I'm pretty sure I have early stages of Alzheimer's. When you start noticing that your memories got problems, then that means you're way past the denial stage, because you done been there, done that on the denying having any problems with your memory. But now that you know there is a problem, well, there's a problem. So, anything that I want to know that, let's say I roll into a yard and I've never been there before. I'm getting off of this train. Okay, let's say this. I'm getting off this train. Boom. Just topped off. Boom. Now I'm in a yard. I ain't never been here before. Well, I pull my book out. Boom. I look at it. I find what yard I'm in, because I got everything wrote down. I got like 200 yards, and I only fuck with pretty much the West Coast. You know, I've never been east. I don't mess with nothing east real quick. But anyways, so what I would do is I'd leave my breadcrumbs. As soon as I get off this train, I would drop my breadcrumbs. Boom. Now I'm going straight to the fence. Straight over here to the fence, because I want off this property. I've just been on that train all that time. I want off this property. So I go straight to the fence. Boom. It looks me a hole. Ain't no hole. Shit. Ain't no hole. So I pull my shit out. I put my little hole in the fence. Boom. I go on through. Now I'm out. Now I got breadcrumbs that I'm dropping on my GPS. Okay. Now I can always go back later and erase some of them breadcrumbs and straighten my line up, where I ran this way and then that way and then this way and then finally ran over here to the fence. Well, I can straighten that up, straight line to the fence later on, just by erasing my breadcrumbs and putting my, you know. So that's the reason I keep my Garmin. I can keep 200 different yards programmed, overlaid on the topographic map, and I have a lot of waypoints in between. It really works for me. It works for me really well. I remember I called out in Phoenix, Arizona, 3 years in a row. I called out. Loved it. Okay, well, the 4th year, I went back, tried to catch out, and I couldn't find the catch-out spot. I could not find the catch-out spot for nothing. I mean, I walked around that town for 4 days straight. Could not find the catch-out spot. Ended up having to hitchhike out of there. That's the reason I write everything down. I write my streets down. I write down whether it's a hump yard. I write down as much information about it as I can, and I store it right there in my little fanny chest pack. Well, I guess this thing ain't gonna move tonight. Sort of take up all your time, and y'all enjoy y'all's evening. We got a green light right here on this track. Oh. Alright. Might get a little real fanning in tonight after all. We still got a green over red right there on this track here. He was already past the light. He's been past the light. This guy here. Tell me that ain't beautiful. Busted. See me all up on the track here. Boy, look at that. I like that old dirty, nasty shit. So beautiful. Especially on pictures. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. There it is. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, man. A model car painted up like that. Ah. Catch a little slack action. Right. Baby starts moving. He's just gonna. He was walking down there, he's doing a little work. So we're gonna catch a little slack action here. Show you the pool on it. Alright. Old cripple. She's gonna pull quite a little ways, watch. slack in there is, I don't know, it's probably about a good half inch. Come on, baby, pull that slack. Ah, yeah. Give me a little toot toot, boys. Sorry about that, guys, but I like to be close. I like to hear it and I like to feel it. That's how I like the rail fan. I like to be real close to it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm still doing pretty good on greenbacks, so I'll get some batteries for that scanner tomorrow. When I go into town, I like to get me one of them old sausage biscuits tomorrow morning anyway. Oh, I like that rust coming down off of there. It makes it look, Yeah, I'm telling you, if anybody does model trains out there, man, that's how y'all need to paint y'all's trains. Not with all that graffiti. I'm not talking about the graffiti. I just like the rust and the dirt and the scum look. It just really enhances it and brings out nature, you know. Look at that right there. Look at that. Look at that. Big boy. Love this train. There's a little bit of everything on this one. Little grab bag of everything. Alright. Time for me to go lay it on down. Y'all enjoy y'all's evening. And we'll see y'all later.